So I'm just winding up on day 9 of the 75 hard challenge. I'm just back from a run, definitely on that post-runner's high. The endorphins are pumping, and I really wanted to document this feeling before it leaves me. So I started the Couch to 5K just over 2 months ago. So before I started the 75 hard challenge, the beginning of November, I started the Couch to 5K and I followed it properly. And at the beginning, just 1 minute of running was really, really hard for me. I have had 3 babies in the past 5 years. My body has gone through a lot, and prior to having children, I had done a fair bit of slow running. I've never been a fast runner, always been a super slow runner, but really enjoyed it, and I really wanted to get back to that. So that was one of my focuses, I guess, for the 75 hard challenge. I really wanted to increase my overall fitness. So a key component, if the main component of the 75 hard challenge, is that you have to do 2 lots of 45-minute exercise a day, and one of those has to be outside. So I thought for sure that this would give me a real boost to my running, because I have been struggling a bit with the Couch to 5K, particularly over Christmas. Just been so busy over Christmas, like all of us, so busy, really hard to get the running in. So I had gone down to doing 2 runs a week, which is absolutely fine because that is better than what I would have been doing otherwise, right? But I really wanted to step it up, and stupidly I've signed up for a half marathon on the 3rd of March, and there's absolutely no way that I'm going to be able to run a half marathon, right? I don't actually intend, and never intended, to run the half marathon. I really want to be able to run the first half and then jog walk the second half. So that is my plan. But I started to get really panicky, and just earlier today I said to my husband, I can't run a 5K right now. How do I think I'm going to be able to run a half marathon, or, you know, run half of a half marathon, run a quarter of a marathon, and jog walk the rest in the beginning of March if I can't right now run a 5K? And so I went out tonight. This is my second lot of exercise today. I went for a brisk walk, pushing the double buggy with my 2 youngest earlier. And I thought, you know, I'll go out, I'll go for a jog walk, because that's what I've been doing lately. So I go out, I do a little bit of a walking warm up, and then I jog as much as I possibly can, and then I walk, and then I just keep doing that, like intermittent bursts of running. I feel weird calling it running even. Like, jogging sounds more like my kind of speed. It's a very slow run. It's definitely not a walk. It's definitely a run, but it's on the much slower end. But still, you know, I've been doing the kind of trying to do the 5K distance, but like walking it. So anyways, I go out tonight, not expecting that much, but also feeling the fear of this half marathon coming up. And I did like a minute or 2 of walking, and I thought, come on, let's just go as far as we possibly can on these legs of mine, see where I get to. And I managed 5K, and it was slow. It actually wasn't any, like, maybe a minute, a tiny bit over a minute faster than my run walks 5K have been, but it was a bit better. I managed the pace well. And apart from a zebra crossing that I had to stop for because 3 cars went past and would not stop. Outrageous. Anyway, apart from that, I didn't stop. I kept going. And what's better is that at the end of it, I felt like I could have done a little bit more on my legs. So I'm just over the moon. I'm really happy. I really just wanted to document this. I have this kind of set as a marker, see what I can do going forward. But yeah, without doubt, it's been a real boost. The 75 hard has really helped, and I think I needed this because actually yesterday, day 8, I nearly failed. So I nearly failed, and it was on the exercise. I have done or tried to do the 75 hard before last year. Started at the same time, 3rd of January, started the 75 hard. Crazily at that point I had a 3-month-old baby, so I don't know why I was expecting to manage the 75 hard with a 3-month-old baby. So needless to say, I managed 6 weeks and saw a massive transformation in my body, how I felt, and just generally my attitude to my health and fitness. I think it was one of the best things I could have done for my body, and I really enjoyed it, and would absolutely 100% recommend it. But I knew from that the exercise element was going to be the hardest thing for me, and it's really just fitting it in. One thing that I found has really helped is getting out there and doing the first lot of exercise as early as possible in the day. Only one day out of the last 9 days have I managed to get up before my kids and gone out for a run walk before they got up. But mostly my kids don't sleep terribly well, particularly my 15-month-old at the moment is not sleeping very well. And my 3-year-old, he's intermittently, sometimes he'll sleep, sometimes he'll be up all night. So last night my husband was on the floor of my 15-month-old's room, like next to her cot, or holding her like all night, and I had the 3-year-old in bed with me with little tiny feet kicking me in the side all night. So, you know, and that's kind of typical when you've got young kids, right? That happens, but it means it's really hard to get up earlier than them in the morning. I generally prioritize trying to get as much sleep as possible. So then I'm kind of feel like I'm always up against it. I'm as soon as I'm up, they're up, then it's a race to get them ready for school, nursery, preschool, wherever they're going. And then I'm working 4 long days as a lawyer, and the day that I am not working, which is actually, I'm just hitting my cup here, the day that I'm not working, which is today, that's even harder. Like, how, if you've not managed to get out before kids, then, you know, how do you get out and do any kind of exercise with kids? And then they have swimming lessons and clubs and stuff, and it's so hard. Anyway, I get my little tiny violin out, right? But it's the hardest thing for me, is actually fitting it in to my schedule. And yesterday I did not get out early, I did not get out in the morning. It was beautiful, sunny, freezing cold, but beautiful sunny day, and I thought that's just a day that is calling out for a brisk walk, right? Don't need to put any exercise gear on, just get my boots on, get my jacket on and go. But I had so much work to do, and I really did have to prioritize that. I had something big that I had to get done. I got it done, I felt really good for that. However, I then had to race to get my kids from nursery, had not got the exercise done at all, hadn't got any of the exercise done, so I had an hour and a half of exercise to do. And apparently you're not supposed to do the exercise consecutively, so you can split it into smaller chunks. You can do like a ton of 15-minute bursts of exercise, but you can't do like an hour and a half walk. Although that would have been hard by the time I got out there to do a walk. So I was sorely tempted to just admit that this was all just a stupid idea. However, I went out, I went for a walk. I thought maybe I'll just do a half-hour walk and call it quits and just see where I get to. But by the time I got out there, I thought, let's just do this properly. Went out for a long walk, and then when I got home, I did some gentle indoor exercise. But I got it done, but it was a near miss, and actually kind of felt a bit deflated. Even though I got it done, I felt a bit deflated when I went to bed last night, because it was gone midnight by the time I got to bed. And that's the other thing, I am finding that I am mostly going to bed at like midnight or gone midnight. I don't know, it may well end up being the same tonight, because we're already like 10:15 in the evening. So anyways, and the knock-on effect as well is that I am not getting my long videos edited. I've got a couple that I have been coming back to every day, doing a little bit, but trying to get like a real chunk of time. Previously, I would get to the point where I was like, right, I've got to get this video out. I'm just going to sit down for like 2-3 hours and do as much as I humanly can. And then inevitably I'd be like, right, I'll just stay up and I'll get it done. But when you're going to bed at midnight, like there's absolutely no way I'm going to then stay up, try and do editing when I know I'm probably going to be out with my kids in the night. And then I've got to get up in the morning and do my job. So time is just one of those things. I'm just really struggling. But my hope is that if I manage to get through the 75 hard this time round, by the end of it, I will have managed to find a routine of getting one lot of exercise in a day, and that I will be able to maintain that. So that is my hope. I will be able to it'll become routine, it will become habit. I want to form the habit of going out to exercise every single day, as well as forming some better eating habits. And in terms of the eating, the meals, I bought a high protein meal plan from Laura Try, and she's got an excellent YouTube channel. You should definitely check her out. I really like her. I really like the meal plan, or the kind of the basis of the meal plan. I like the idea of it, but it's not really 100% working out for me. So it's high protein, and it's basically built on having fish for breakfast and then meat for lunch and meat for dinner. And I don't actually eat that much meat generally. So also, I don't know why I thought this is going to be a really good idea. Well, I do, because Laura's YouTube video about this is super inspiring. So that is exactly why I thought this was a good idea. Really good sell from her. And that is no shade to her. I'm glad I bought it, and it's definitely taught me some things as well. So I have a few recipes from it that I will carry on with, but I really want to work in some vegetarian and vegan food. I need to do a bit of research and find some higher protein meals that are plant-based, and then work in some other things. So work in some oats. I've got a high protein oat recipe that I really love. I have a short video of that up on my channel, so if you want to check that out, do. So I'm definitely going to be coming back to that one. Scrambled eggs and smoked salmon on toast, another one that I really like. And then mackerel I enjoyed, so that was one from the high protein meal plan that Laura Try put together. So that has been good. I would definitely carry on with that, and I just need to work out what I am doing meal wise and change things up a little bit. So I'm really excited to try some new recipes, try some higher protein vegan and vegetarian meals. So if you have any suggestions, please drop some in the comments. But that's something I need to do a bit of a shake up on. But otherwise, I am eating better. Certainly, I mean, it was not really hard to eat better than I was eating over Christmas. I really enjoyed myself over Christmas, like super enjoyed myself. Had everything that I wanted. But I was really ready to change things up and get on to a better path. So, and also just generally going forward, I'd really like to stop yo-yoing. I think we all yo-yo a bit around the holidays, right? So you could be eating pretty well, and then the holidays hit and everything goes out the window. However, I would like that not to be quite as extreme in the future, so that I have the days, you know, I feel like I'm eating what I want and I'm enjoying myself, but not going to the kind of, I better eat it all now or I won't be able to in the future kind of attitude. So anyway, to wrap this up, as I wanted to keep this short, and I'm not sure how short it really in reality is, and also because it's taking me so long to edit my videos, my intention is to just chuck this on YouTube as it is. So please forgive me for all the times I say and for all the intakes of breath and any gaps that there might be. I know I know I say a lot, and normally when I'm editing my YouTube videos I edit all my out, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to put this up because I just need to put something on my channel that is not a short. I will not be doing a short today. I think I've been doing a short of every day, and that my hope is to carry on doing that, and that is one of the reasons why I'm going to bed late as well. So I only have myself to blame, as I've set myself up to do too much, which is also the story of my life. So why not do the 75 hard challenge and also put a short up every day of it, and also look after 3 young children, and also work 4 long days a week as a lawyer in a stressful job. Easy. Anyways, tomorrow is day 10. I'm excited to get, I think for me the kind of markers are 4 weeks in and then 2 months in, and then by that point, hey, I'm nearly at the end. So I'm really excited. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you're considering the 75 hard challenge, I mean, this is the second time I've done it, so it's not that bad, right? I highly recommend it. It's a really fantastic way to give your health and fitness kind of journey a kickstart. And jump along and join me. Come along for the ride. If you are doing the 75 hard challenge, drop me a comment. If you're thinking about it, drop me a comment. Just drop me a comment, and I'd love to catch up with you. I really hope that you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. Please like my video, it really does help my channel, and consider subscribing for more content from me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.